My gosh, y'all, the camera's all the way over there and everything. But what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is King Caleb, and today we are about to be reacting. Just reacting. Yeah, this is going to be the area now that I, like, game in and do all that stuff. So, yeah, new view unlocked, new hair. Y'all can see me from a different angle. The receding here. Y'all can see it all. So, without further ado, it's really good to be back, and we're just going to pump out these videos. I know it's like, I said I was going to start this year hard. I mean, we're like 6 days in now, so, and I think I only posted one video this year, so I love y'all, and let's go, let's get to it, yo. The secret millionaires are the Bronx, so Kai Cenat name might be up in here, shit, we don't know.
This is Fieldston.
Oh shit, hold on, let me put on my headphones.
This is Fieldston, a private neighborhood full of mansions with its own private security. But it's inside the Bronx, the New York City borough with the most poverty and crime. So I visited to find out if the economic divide was causing tension.
Well, there's a lot of racism up there, you know.
And if the fast and dangerous of the Bronx was seeping into Fieldston.
This is the downside of this neighborhood is the car theft.
It's just three borders, right? It's the Kingsbridge, the low-level area. You're off the hill. How your worker be?
Okay.
When you up the hill, and you on that hill, on that Henry Hudson Parkway, you over there.
So this is what separates the real.
But when you up the hill, and you on that hill, on that.
So the real rich ones be up here, and maybe middle class be right here, y'all. And then this is where.
Henry Hudson Parkway, you over there.
That's crazy.
On that side, you getting money. Fieldston is the bag within Riverdale. There's already a multi-million-dollar neighborhood within the confines of Riverdale. Riverdale has its own millionaires, and we all go to Stop and Shop together. That's what's crazy.
I started my investigation in Kingsbridge. I wanted to find out what they thought of their upscale neighbors.
Our neighborhood is called Kingsbridge. It's part of this neighborhood, which is more working class and more socially mixed. Riverdale is an upper middle class neighborhood, super white, with all of the mental and social diseases that come with that.
Like how so?
Well, there's a lot of racism up there, you know, and it's riddled with Zionism, which is a poisonous way of thinking.
The Riverdale area is more quiet. The streets are cleaner. Kingsbridge.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That term has been thrown around like more times in 2024 than I can even count, y'all. So it's like I don't even know what Zionism really means. Please educate me in the comments.
It's like, you know, I mean, there's nice shopping areas. People are friendly and stuff. You want to choose a location, it would be you want to move to Riverdale. And over here, you got the project, so people
Riverdale, baby.
towards this area are usually negative. When you get into a certain price bracket and your money gets up, you can move to good areas.
After receiving mixed responses, I talked with Anthony, someone who's lived in the area for the last 15 years.
Your experience, like, did the two, like, neighborhoods mix, I guess, like Kingsbridge and Riverdale? Do you feel like...
Nah, all right, so there's discrimination and they're haters.
I wouldn't say they
like,
mixed.
I have other rich friends and people I know from, you know, Fieldston. They have a much different feeling toward the people about here. They're cool with it. They're like, oh, it's nice. It's like go down there once in a blue, but those are the people that are straight from their house to the restaurant back to the city. They don't really walk outside of Van Cortlandt Park. They're not interacting with this neighborhood. You know, you deal with, like, Fieldston has its own incorporated small town village. They have their own tax code. They're in their own game. They have their own security force. So before the police is there, if you're in Fieldston for 5 seconds, there's going to be a security car that comes over here and be like, "Can I help you? You're not from here. Don't come here."
It looked like our trip into the Fieldston Riverdale area
Damn.
is going to be more difficult than...
What y'all feel about that? Like, I know it's in a private community, but imagine, bro, like, it's still like, you know what I'm saying? It's still not a gate to get in there, but you still, like, get in there, and then you get, like, bombarded by security, bro. Like, my nigga, this is a neighborhood, bro. Like, shit. I mean, unless it is that private where the niggas got gates and you need, hey, you cannot come in here unless, you know, unless it's that type of situation, but, yeah.
Unexpected. But I was still determined to find
This is still
out
crazy.
if the rumors of racism were true.
But all this racism, all this redlining, whatever you want to call it, is real, bro. It's everywhere. Still in Chicago.
The problem is they got weird racisms. They're cool.
Racisms.
It's, you know, 10
we got weird racisms.
block, and then they're kind of Karen mode, like, what are you doing on this block? Like, you cool on Broadway, but don't migrate your ass up this hill. What are you doing past here? The cops, if you see their strategic positioning, You can run around all the regular parts of Kingsbridge, no problem. When you start going into that hill, you cannot walk those blocks like twice back and forth. Once you go past the block and you come back down, all right, there's going to be security force, there's going to be somebody harass you or the police. So there is that racism.
We made our way up to Fieldston, and once there, I saw a sign for Villanova Heights. We walked
Villanova.
I was amazed by the size of these homes, but at the same time, it was clear that we
The motherfucker gargantuan.
weren't welcome.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is looking at us. Yeah, we looked a little out of place, I think. I feel like we could get kicked out at any moment right now.
So far, this neighborhood was the greenest neighborhood I've seen in my 24 years living in New York City, but it was also one of the most empty. But after some time walking, we ended up finding a teacher to interview.
Yeah, how's teaching here?
I love teaching here. We get a diverse population. There are some people that live in the neighborhood and walk, but we also have students coming in from Manhattan, even downtown. We have students coming from Westchester, even
Westchester, Staten Island, the Bronx, Harlem, you name it,
New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, the neighborhood of Riverdale is often jokes like, really, oh, I live in the Bronx. Oh, really? Where? Riverdale. That's not the Bronx. You know, it's a bit of a joke because it's not considered real Bronx because it's so green. We have Van Cortlandt Park. It's the largest park in the city system.
Hey.
From here, in about 15 minutes, you could be walking in Florida.
That is a sad thing about living in like New York and stuff. Like, bro, limited greenery, y'all. Like, y'all niggas will lose y'all brain in that concrete jungle if y'all not careful. Like, that's just crazy.
Beautiful, and there's marshlands and ecosystems you can explore. In another 15 minutes, you can be overlooking the Hudson River. But I will tell you the one thing we have to watch out, this is the downside of this neighborhood, is the car theft. They just love to pick your cars off the street. And that wasn't true when I first moved here, but that's been true of the last few years. And a whole bunch of drag racing. There've been Riverdale Avenue it started during the pandemic at night. There was just drag racing and crashed cars, and so it's weird. That's just like it's
not weird, that's that effect of the pandemic for real. Like, all these things was cooped up. They want to check off their bucket list and do their deepest desires, and now we have a world full of motherfuckers who just want to do their deepest desires and they don't have no shame or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I haven't been to a car meeting or a takeover. That's just been fun, but like, I'm just saying, like, you've been in for 2 years, and then when you get out, what are you gonna do? Especially if you got the equipment or like the car and shit. Like, think, lady, think. You know?
feel like it belongs in Riverdale, but hey, we know we have a little bit of a spicy side too, I guess. But other than that, I feel very safe. I mean, my daughter also can walk around I have no problem with her walking around in the neighborhood and going to shops on Riverdale Avenue and meeting up with friends and things like that.
How long have you been in Riverdale for?
My whole life, so I'm 24.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice. What's the culture like in Fieldston from what you've noticed?
I honestly feel like whenever
Dude,
I'm walking here,
that house is
What's
thick.
the culture like in Fieldston from what you've noticed?
Like, yo, I've seen nice houses. I've been in nice neighborhoods, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I won't say obviously, but like, I've been around, but like, this is nice, bro. What is this at Home Alone shit? Look how many windows. You know what I'm saying? And they got, bro, I'm not no interior real estate person or whatever, interior designer, real estate person, but like, that is that's Tiffany Haddish
whenever
stuff.
I'm walking here, I don't really see a lot of other people. I feel like I'm usually kind of by myself. I know someone who is a resident, and they always told me a story of someone who owns a house here but only comes for the holidays. So, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but just something I've heard.
How is it living in Fieldston?
I love the
It's true. But
Just this blank stare, nigga. You know he ain't fucking with this shit on the low. He's just getting out of his comfort zone though. He's just like, yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
How is it living in Fieldston?
I love
look.
the neighborhood. It's the best of both worlds. It's close.
He looks like the type of nigga to say, "Oh, so you got your camera out? I got my camera out now too." Yeah, that nigga.
People say close to transportation, close to highways. You have schools here, private schools, very good public schools.
A lot of the streets are pretty empty. Are you allowed to park like on the sidewalk here?
if you're a resident, you need a resident sticker. This is actually private property. So it's the, Fieldston.
Oh, it is private streets, y'all. Private streets, vehicles subject to towing. Alright, yeah, that's crazy.
So it's the, Fieldston Property Owners Association, something along those lines.
Have you ever had any issues with like security or there being private roads?
I've not had any issues when I'm walking, but if I'm like driving through, sometimes people ask me like, oh, do you live here? One time, like I pulled over to like take a phone call and they were like, oh, you have to like, keep it moving.
Wow.
Yeah.
And once a year, they close the streets for like, a weekend. They'll close it Friday night and then it won't reopen until Monday morning. And they have security posted at every entrance and exit, and you're only allowed in if you're a resident.
With the security, does that make it feel more safe, or is it like a...
Through the neighborhoods, because it's so quiet, especially now that the days are shorter. Because sometimes when I walk through here, there's no one else. So it's good to have security at least checking around, but I feel safe.
Sometimes for the shock value, people will say, where are you from?
That's damn near rather be them damn thieves, bro. Because these streets really be empty. Like, these niggas really be in their homes for real. Like, y'all seen the population so far. It's straight old niggas. There's been multiple young, but like, the youngest I think they mentioned so far was 24. So it's not too young. Which, like, so... yeah.
And I tell them I'm from the Boogie Down.
Yeah, the Boogie Down
Boogie
Bronx.
Down Bronx.
Oh, Boogie Down Bronx.
I've been here since 1987. I know. I only look 39.
19... Bro, that nigga got money. 1987 is a long time. That's a lot of years.
How have you seen, like, the neighborhood change within those years?
People will age out and go where they go. And then younger people will come in. First-time home buyers, they'll start with a condo or a co-op, get their foot in the door, save up for a couple of years.
Motherfucker, do y'all think this is a first-time home, bro? Ooh, these niggas got the trust funds of the motherfucking... Bro, what? I'm thinking the camera's over here, or right here. What? Yo, like, this is crazy.
Hopefully they turn a profit on their apartment, then they move on to bigger and better things. That's the goal, right. That's the American dream.
Fieldston was a beautiful, quiet, and isolated neighborhood. I can see wanting to live here to avoid the hustle and bustle of the city. However, I can also
do they have a Columbia logo on their
wanting
house?
to live here to avoid
Hello? Oh no, it's not Columbia.
the hustle and bustle.
That's
of
just a
the
nice
city.
design.
However, I can also see how its isolated nature could breed closed-mindedness. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing for more videos like this about New York City.
In most arrests, the suspect...
Alright, hold on. Let me do my outro, bro. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that freaking neighborhood, y'all. Y'all think y'all would live in it if y'all had the money? Or do y'all think it's too, like, busting with security that it's, like, unsettling? Or what do y'all think? Y'all think y'all would, y'all think it's too, like, old school, like the style of houses? Y'all want more modern? Let me know how y'all feel about Bronx's multi-millionaire shit, bro. Because I didn't even know that it was, like, Kingston, Field, I don't know what it's called. And then I didn't know it was sectioned off like that. Like, New York's crazy for that. But regardless... I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. This is the first video back, so